Hello, all you lovely photographers and filmmakers out there. I, Limitless, welcome you all wholeheartedly in the very first episode of the Lightroom Wednesday. Guys, here in this Lightroom Wednesday, I will be sharing all my experience of Lightroom with you guys, starting from the basics. Then I would be teaching you some different methods of editing your pictures, giving them different kind of moods, different kind of looks, while at the same time through this journey I would help you to discover your very own editing style in Lightroom. Isn't that awesome? And while at the same time, for all you filmmakers and photographers out there, not only I would be teaching you Lightroom tutorials on Wednesdays, on every Monday I give a class on filmmaking basics, and then on every Friday I help you with some tips and tricks on photography. So if you are a photographer or filmmaker, this place is for you. Consider subscribing. Now beginning with the very first episode of Lightroom Wednesday. So guys, today first of all I would like to introduce what is Lightroom, because most of you watching this picture probably don't know what is Lightroom. So I would like to say that even if you are doing mobile photography, still I would highly recommend that you should use this application known by the name of Lightroom. It is available on iOS, it is available on Android. So guys, install it on your phone and you would realize that there are endless possibilities through which you can give some artistic look to your very own pictures. You can give those pictures your very own style. I have met a lot of mobile phone photographers online on Instagram and I have seen their pictures. Man, they were legit. So I would say that if you have started your journey on your mobile phone, consider it. It is a good advice to install Lightroom. Now coming back to today's topic. So guys, in today's topic I will be teaching you how you can edit an overexposed picture in Lightroom and make it into an artistic art, surreal shots. So today we're gonna do something like that. So without any more delay, let me open my Lightroom and continue with it. Yeah. So as you're looking right now in front of you guys, this is an overexposed picture. I mean, it looks like full of shit, crap. I mean, all the bad things that you can say about a picture. This picture looks something like that. Okay, but now first of all you have to look towards the picture and decide what you really want in this pictures. Okay, so this picture can turn out into a really good landscape. So first of all I will choose my aspect ratio. Yeah, I think this is good. Now this is a nice scene, this is a nice shot which I can edit, but before going into the composite process, let's do with the basic sliders, and while editing I will explain each and every slider to you guys. So first of all I would start with exposure, because I need a proper exposure where I can understand what the vision of my photo should be. So first of all I will go with highlights. Yeah, it is fine. It is getting a little bit dramatic in the clouds, as you can see up there. Yeah, I would say I will completely just bring it down because highlights were overblown. While at the same time the trees, yeah, I can increase a little bit of shadow now to give them a bit of dark mood. Just not much has been done right now to this picture, but yeah, still you can see that it is a little more appealing to us. I mean, you can say it is a nice picture right now, but not an artistic picture. So what I'm gonna do now is that first of all I'm gonna give it a clarity. So clarity is gonna give it a high contrast and sharpness at the same time, so that those trees which are not much more sharp can look a little bit sharper. However, you can play with vibrance and see if it can bring out the colors, the faded colors. We will talk about tone curves later on, but right now I would go to the HSL tab, because first I would like to play with the colors and bring the desired colors and let them pop as I require. And now you can see that there is so much blue in these mountains right here, if you can see, but what I want is a surreal look, an artistic look in my shots. And for that, first of all, I'll go to blue and then completely desaturate them. Now as you can see that those mountains look much more dramatic, as if I've seen in some paintings, Japanese paintings. something very much similar like that. Now in aqua, if there is any color, let's explore it. No, aqua has no lot of impact on this one. Okay, that's good, that's cool. Now let's go to the previous ones. Okay, now talking about orange, let's see where it will have its impact. Yeah, orange has its impact. Let's give it a little bit red, not much, but a little bit hue motion towards red side. Luminance, yeah, it should be a little bit darker. Yeah, basically luminance is the brightness of the color, and saturation, as you know, that increase or decrease in the intensity of color, and hue, you know, there is a range of the previous color and the next color. In that you can choose your hue. Now going to the yellow ones. Now let's see what yellows. I think we should keep yellow towards the orange side, increase a little bit of saturation, and yeah, decrease luminance a little bit. Now talking about greens, I just want to give those greens a little bit towards aqua side, and shall I, no, not increase but decrease their, you know, saturation, because I want to give those greens a little bit dark moody color because they already have. However, I want to increase a little bit of their luminance because all the greens are very dark in this shot. Now we have a proper contrast. I just want to increase oranges a little bit. I just want these two colors, I mean, basically. Now going downwards towards split toning, through which we can do a good color grading on this shot. Now as you can see, all the highlights are very much dull, so I would like to give them a little bit of blue. As you can see, not much, but a little bit of blue, aqua kind of blue, so that they have that, they don't look very much dull. Basically that's what I'm trying to say. And now shadows should be orange, but not that much. I mean, it looks way too much heated. Teal and orange kind of effect on this shot in split tones, but not very evident. That's why I made it a little bit desaturated in the blues. Now talking about sharpness, see, now I had increased sharpness because it was already shot on a crowd sensor, hence increasing sharpness would help a lot. Now let's see. Now see, masking, what masking will do is it will increase and avoid the unnecessary things which are available, but over masking would make it like much more like a dull picture with a lot of detail gone. So I would say this is a fine balance. I want to give it a vintage look while at the same time. So now it's time to go upward towards the tone curves, because now I have got the idea what my picture should look like. So this is the basic idea. Now we should work with the tone curves. Everything is good, but I think, is there something that we can do for the water or not? Yeah, now we can say that the water details have been sustained and now it looks pretty much good. However, there is one thing that we can do still to this picture. Yeah, let's go down, see what will happen if we'll add a little bit of vignette. Now talking about grains, see, I am a big fan of grains because let's say it, when there's a little bit grain, it gives it that retro look, that vintage look, as if the shot has been clicked since a very long time and has been kept and has been tested by the time, you can say that. Yeah, I think that much is enough. And yeah, this is before and after. I mean, look at that, guys, look at that. You can simply say that this shot is much more, I mean, far better than the before shot, while at the same time it has that surreal look in those mountains, those far-fetched mountains where you would dream to go, you know. I mean, those mountains are calling you. So I would say that not each and every picture requires this kind of composite editing, while at the same time some pictures, I mean some pictures which are really tremendously overexposed, or even if you can say are not looking good in the very simple form itself, you can give them your very own style. I mean, for me, the aim was to give this shot a little bit of surreal look, so I did that in this shot. And if you are content with this much of information, I would say that's good. However, if you want a complete detailed tutorial on the basic sliders, how those sliders work and influence your photographs, I mean, if you don't have any idea what highlights are, what shadows are, please tell me in comment section. I would love to make a detailed tutorial or even a complete masterclass on those things in Lightroom and how to use those things in Lightroom. If you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe and share with other Lightroom artists. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, enjoy, have fun, and peace.